Please do not die with an empty heart. Your only purpose on this planet is to fulfill your deepest desires, your unrealistic desires, the things you wanted to be when you were a child, an astronaut, the things that don't make sense and don't pay the bills. That's your purpose. Oh, I look really good in this light. That's who you are meant to be. The stuff that you love. I was watching this TikTok. It was a Gossip Girl edit about Lane and Dave, and it broke my heart. It broke my heart because Lane is a perfect example of exactly who you should not be. She settled for mediocre. She was young and she had dreams of being a rock star and playing in a band and creating music, but she let her upbringing, her traditional, controlling, strict mom, destroy her life. She didn't rebel. When it comes to your destiny, rebellion is freedom. When it comes to your path, I think you should fight for the things you love. That's your only purpose. She was with this young man named Dave, and instead of her to fight for their relationship, she let it slip through her fingers, her literal soulmate. Instead of fighting to be in the band, she settled to having a child with some loser and just be in the cycle of arguing with her mom for the rest of her life. She was a fully grown adult and she was still fighting to live in her own house, go to her own uni of her choice. Imagine how boring the office would have been if Jim and Pam didn't end up together. And I realized we so often settle. If Jim stayed with Karen, the way Michael Scott didn't run after Holly, we so often let fear control and define us. We so often settle for mediocrity because it feels comfortable. The amount of people who will never experience true love or freedom in this lifetime because they're so afraid, as if their life won't come to an end one day, as if their whole soul's purpose on this planet is not to have exactly the things that they desire. Don't die knowing that you've only lived a 7 out of 10 life. You were in an okay relationship, a safe relationship with an okay job, okay career, an okay business, a blasé outlook on life. Mediocrity was your salvation, best friend, side chick, partner. Mediocrity was the only thing you knew. Those who mind don't matter, and those who matter don't mind. This is a concept that a lot of people fail to understand. They fail to understand that whoever you are, you will attract the people who are meant for you. If you live a mediocre life, you'll have mediocre friendships. Mediocrity is an energy which attracts mediocrity. Those who mind don't matter, and those who matter don't mind. I used to confuse confidence for authenticity because I could speak. My gift has always been my voice. I wanted to be a lawyer, then a teacher, then a fucking news presenter. And thinking that just because I could stand in front of the room and speak to hundreds of people, no problem, no stage fright, means that I was being authentic to myself. When I knew deep down the whole time that was just not what I was meant to be doing. Fear and desire are two opposite faces of the same coin. You're so afraid, you're so anxious about it because you want it so bad. I was confident, so I thought, okay, because I'm a confident person, it means I'm being authentic, right? Knowing for sure and for certain that I've just been hiding who I am wanting to preserve the image I think people have about me. Cringe is freedom. In order to be free, you have to be prepared to be cringe. To the people who have a schema of their mind of who you've always been, of the only way they've ever known you to be. You have to be ready to oppose that and declare who you are authentically and wholly. Just think, do I want a 7 out of 10 life? If my life was made into a series, would Olohi use me as a case study of exactly who not to be? Don't be like Lane. Don't settle for mediocrity because you're afraid of your own greatness. Your authenticity is your path. That's who you're meant to be. Don't die with an empty heart. Don't die thinking, maybe, what if, I wish I wanted to. Do it. Be it. Be the type of person you love. Be the type of person you daydream about. That's your only purpose here. Imagine how shit the world would be if we all lived 7 out of 10 lives. If, what's his name, Elon didn't think about this impossible thing and see it through. If Gandhi, I use him as an example. I did not forget that he touched kids. He was still like a revolutionary though. If Gandhi didn't think of a vision for India, if Nelson Mandela didn't see South Africa the way it is and say, okay, well, this is kind of fine. This is what, 5 out of 10? Let's leave it like that. He thought of a vision, a 10 out of 10. And he worked towards it. He believed in it wholeheartedly. He was authentic. Imagine if he never showed up as himself. He never became the person he was because he was afraid of what people would think. Because maybe in school he had a persona, in high school, he had a persona that he wanted to keep up. Anyway, that's the message for today. Beautiful soul. As always, I am so proud of the person you are and even more proud of the beautiful soul you are becoming. If you learned something from this video, which I'm sure you did, make sure to leave a thumbs up, subscribe, turn on post notifications, and I'm always open for conversations in the comments. I will see you in the next one.